how can you connect with dumpster brokers to be added to their list of vendors to where you can have more business in your dumpster rental business. I'm going to show you what I have done, what you can do very easily, very simply, and very quickly for free. So first, you're going to want to go and type into Google dumpster rental or dumpster and then your area in Google. So maybe dumpster near me, dumpster city and state. You're going to scroll through, and of course you're probably already going to see the other competitors that you see literally driving around at the transfer station, at the dump. You're going to see their logos, you're going to see all that stuff coming up in the search results. But also you're going to see a bunch of other types of websites that are on there that aren't anywhere close to you. As far as the name goes, you've never seen them around. There's no dumpsters with that on there at all. Like, that's just like, wow, where did they come from? That's weird. And the reason for that is because they're not actually a competitor of yours directly. They are a broker that talks as if they have every size, they have as many as they need. We've been around here for forever. They've got all the reviews, they've got all this and that and everything else. And they talk a huge game, and their websites are really streamlined, very efficient, and put together pretty well. However, there's some giveaways that show that it's not actually a direct competitor, but it's a broker who is using companies that are apparently not you in your area. So I've got 3 examples of dumpster brokers and where they kind of give it away on their website that they are a broker, and how you can connect with them to be able to work together with them to be on their list, to be able to serve more customers. And they're essentially giving you that free work. You're not having to advertise. They're giving you customers, and negotiating pricing and all that stuff is a whole other factor with a broker. But let's get into these 3 examples of these different brokers that I found in my area simply by going to Google. This is how you can find these brokers. So Easy Dumpster Rental right here is the website. There is no Easy Dumpster Rental. There is no right here. That does not exist in my area. That is not the company near me. They say homeowners, contractors, and it's, they're trusted. They've got here, type in your zip code of town to get the best pricing. This is maybe if it's a larger company like Waste Management or Republic, yeah, they're probably going to have that to where they need to know, because they are so big, they are legitimately their own company, and they are so big that you would have to actually type in the zip code, because they have places all over the place. But Easy Dumpster Rental does not. And here's how we can find that out. So by scrolling down, and usually it's within the first page. Scrolling down, they're on time, they're good to go, best service, easy and quick and easy, eco-friendly, blah, blah, blah. And you see down here, these are all the places that they are in. And you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of places. This must be just as big as Waste Management or Republic, or a massive company that's all over the place. And then you keep scrolling down and you get to the bottom where the resources are. That's usually where it's at. But under resources, you go to become a hauler. And that's probably the phrase you're going to find, and it's going to come up more and more if you're looking for these brokers, is become a hauler. You might even type that into the Google. I didn't do that, but type that into Google to discover if this is actually maybe it'll come up first in the results. But become hauler, so you're going to type in potentially your information here, phone number, email, blah, 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 your comments. So if you're wanting to work with a company, you would just fill out this actual form, which doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. I don't see these particular things that you would actually fill out. But basically, whether you filled out this form or simply just call their number, the brokers that I have worked with, if I call the customer phone number, the 800 number there, you're going to be able to connect with somebody, or the prompts on the phone call in their directory will send you. There's an option for vendors that we work with or for haulers press this button, and then you can press that button and say, hey, just wanted to reach out to you. And this is what I would say. I just wanted to reach out with you. I'm here in this city. This is what I have to offer to be able to serve you and your customers. This is how many cans I have. I would love to work with you. Whether we can figure out a pricing model that works for both of us, we can talk through that. Maybe even have an email prepared with basically what your business is. I have 4 10 yards. I have 6 15 yards. I have 20 yards. I have hook lift. I have cable, whatever they potentially might need. Be ready to send an email to that person you're talking to directly who works with haulers. Be able to send an email directly to them, ready to roll, basically saying, here, I'm open for business. I'm giving you another option, whether you're happy or not happy with who you have been using in my area. This is what I would be willing to do and be able to work with you. Maybe post your rates on that email as well. And that's the discounted rates, so there is no confusion of what the rate would be for 15 or 20 yard, whatever it may be. You're basically coming to them and being another option, and maybe they're willing to try you out. And if it works well, you've acquired a massive customer that continues to bring you more and more customers. So this is the first broker that I found. The second broker, it's a Budget Dumpster. So this is another broker online here. And at first you're thinking, oh, dumpster rentals in Lafayette, Indiana. Oh, well, maybe they are a roll-off service that's local. Maybe, they say they have 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 yard dumpster cans. Like, maybe this is not an actual broker. Well, right down here, become a hauler, the same thing. We sell dumpsters, not leads. So if you're a local, if you're wanting to partner with us today, join our network of haulers to get more jobs, not leads. So basically filling out your information here of what they require, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Contact us now. They'll probably reach out to you, just confirm, hey, here's what I'm able to do, and go from there basically. So you're going to be put on their list of potential haulers for their company. The last one, and this one really, to me, when I first looked at it, kind of appears to be, oh wow, junk removal cleanup, broshauling.com. It looks like this is a little bit more of a fancier website, seemingly. Got more options, but notice if the pictures don't have a logo, or if they don't look like anything that you've seen around the transfer station, the landfill, whatever, these are just stock photos. These are not anything. So you keep scrolling down again, I believe, to the bottom here, and you're going to be able to see that they are in multiple cities. Again, they've got the wide scope as far as where they're located at. And so when you click over to the About Me page, it says, Bros Hauling is family owned and operated hauling company who's partnered with other local companies to bring you excellent service. Our company is dedicated to working with each client with a personal and professional approach. We understand each job is different and our clients have different expectations. Blah, 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 blah. After that, key words involved in this is they're family owned and operated, which seems as if maybe it's the perception of they are local, and maybe it's in their area, since the indirect thought would be, yeah, they're here. So Bros Hauling is family owned and operated hauling company who's partnered. We are partnered with other local companies. So it's the perception of we're local. We're working with other local companies to connect you with them, basically. And so that's how we're able to operate our business. They're probably someplace, and apparently they are, let's see, go back down to the bottom. They're in Tennessee, Mississippi, Kentucky, and I'm assuming several other states. And so basically, whether it's hauling dumpsters, junk removal, or moving, they basically are a broker. They didn't say it. It's not going to be in the verbiage to their direct customers, but that's how you might go about finding that. Scrolling down to the bottom, seeing if they're in a bunch of states, looking at their About Me, and really paying attention to how they word things. Are they partnered? Do they have the become a hauler advertisement for you, basically to spot, and they're trying to make it smaller so that the probably the homeowners or whoever working with them, it's not as obvious to them maybe. But basically, this is how I would go about reaching out to other brokers in my area. Type in your city, your state with dumpster or dumpster rental or dumpster near me, whatever combination of those keywords you would want to put into Google, which is going to be the biggest search engine there. I would go through that way. When you do this, I would also suggest don't do this during the weekend. I would do this during the week time, because that's when you're probably, when you do the actual search, people paying for ads, all of these, I mean, besides literal word of mouth or something, the only way these actual brokers are going to be getting business is through their direct advertisement. They don't have logos on their dumpsters. They don't have any of this stuff. They don't exist outside of at least one person sitting in an office in a bedroom talking to somebody on the phone, connecting a hauler with a direct customer. So they don't have any way of advertising this stuff. So they're probably, most of their ad spend is probably going to be during the week reaching out to direct customers. So they, all that to say, they might not pop up on a weekend search. If you're searching this on Saturday, Sunday, they might turn off their ads during the weekend and then put them back online during the week. So if you're going to search for multiple brokers and have basically a database of brokers you're trying to reach out to, I would do it during the week when most likely their ads are probably running. So this is how I would do it. As soon as you contact them, share what you have, what you can offer them, how they can serve. You're being a blessing to them, and this way they're not approaching you saying, oh, how much does this cost? Oh, I can't do it for that much. You're getting ahead of the game and saying, here are my prices, what I'm willing to do. Here's what I have. Let me know if I can help. So you're adding to their arsenal, you're making that contact, and you've got multiple options to reach out to as far as online brokers. So hope this was a help to you. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe, and God bless.